Hey, you guys, welcome to the last part in our second series here on intermediate level with index annuities. I'm super looking forward to you guys getting into the third lesson. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and talk about some things that are important when it comes to an index annuity. And that important word is fees. Okay. Now, index annuities do not inherently have fees, they have zero fees. But you can have fees added in a few different ways. One of those ways is a rider. For example, if you wanted income for life guaranteed no matter what, you can activate a income rider, which typically comes for a 1 to 1.25% fee. Now, the only reason that's important to understand is when leaving a legacy, that fee plus you taking out money every year will eventually bring the annuity down to zero for the legacy column. Now, you still will take guaranteed income for life, but it's important to understand what that income rider for a fee could look like. The other type of fee in an index annuity could be a performance-driven fee. So, for example, I can get a cap of 12% on the S&P for no fee, but then I can get a cap on the S&P for 15% for a 1% fee. So the question that you want to ask yourself, is it worth paying a 1% fee to get an extra 3% the year that I'm growing my money tracking the S&P? And there's different options as well. Sometimes you can pay the fee and the participation rate goes from 120% to 200%. It does depend, it does vary. But those are typically the types of fees that you see in an index annuity. It's going to be an income rider or a performance-driven fee. And typically what I also recommend is if you're going to put that performance-driven fee on there, it's very rare that I've seen a client lose money in that option because, again, if the market goes down, your worst case is a zero, but you're still on the hook for that fee, that 1%. So it's important to understand, but I've never seen, very rarely have I seen a client actually lose money in the long-term scenario. They may lose in the 1 year, but we're very confident that the money is going to be returned in the following year on that performance-driven strategy. Just because when you're getting into a low position in an index annuity like the market is down, now you're restarting from that low point, and assuming the market comes back up, you're going to get all of that rate of return back into your account. So hopefully that makes sense on fees. They shouldn't be that confusing, but fees are important to understand. Now, I would say 90% of my clients choose a no fee annuity. But there are those rare scenarios where somebody's a little bit younger, they want to be more aggressive, or they're a little bit older and they want that peace of mind income annuity. So if you really want to learn how an index annuity with fees could really help you in your retirement goals, definitely book a link or book a call with the professional that gave you this video. And we look forward to seeing you in the third series. Talk to you soon.